Hey, what is up, people? This is Joe the Tinchy, and I'm doing another segment of I Still Love Her, my personal hip-hop blog. Now, today I'm going to be doing a album review on the newest release by La Coka Nostra, the just the underground hardcore supergroup that consists of Ill Bill, Slain, Danny Boy, and DJ Lethal. With former member included Everlast, but due to to family, to more important family issues, he left the group. But either way, the album is called Masters of the Dark Arts, and basically, it's right after this, La Coka Nostra's first debut full-length album, A Brand You Can Trust. And after listening to all 14 crazy tracks talking about everything from life, of course, politics, little bit of drug use, gun use, the news, what's going on in the world, a lot of crazy stuff. It is living up to to what you expect from a La Coka Nostra album. From what I got from A Brand You Can Trust, which I still bump to this day, you know what I mean? That talked about everything from people growing up in crazy environments to influence that that everything has on us, like everything from the media to music, to music in general, and of course there was gunplay and all that stuff. And here they go talking about this stuff again, but only deeper because it's coinciding with what's going on right now. They even have samples of news reports to back up what they're talking about. On top of that, they're talking about how their lives are, how their lives have changed and what what their music style is and stuff like that. And straight up, if you were to see an interview with some of the La Coka Nostra members, they will probably say that they represent hardcore hip hop. And you know what? I have to agree because of the production. The production sounds like you had a crazy hardcore concert. There's every time I listen to a beat that they're on, I'm getting visions of people just bobbing their heads, mosh pits, and just just going crazy, listening to the lines, then working the stage. It's just mic in hand, spitting out crazy stuff in the. It is just really, when they say hardcore, they ain't kidding. They ain't kidding. Now, Masters of the Dark Arts. The tone in this album is very dark because it's talking about real stuff that goes on every day. Everything from drug use. They have a story about Ill Bill's late Uncle Howie, where he describes his drug use, like he did in his album The Hour of Reprisal. If you've ever heard that song My Uncle, where he's basically talking about him growing up with his uncle and seeing that stuff, he puts a little bit more into it on one of his verses on the song. On top of that, they talk about a little bit on religion, a little bit on what's going on in what's going on with the Catholic Church, what's going on with that. They say something to the effect of priest gets in trouble for a few months, where somebody that's on drugs goes for years. I can't rhyme the whole verse because it's just so rattling in my head. Imagery is a big thing with the Masters of the Dark Arts album. I think it is a awesome, basically like sequel to A Brand You Can Trust. A Brand You Can Trust was introducing them and then going into the deeper stuff. This one is going into the deep stuff wholeheartedly. There's no stopping here. Everything from the production to the content of the album is just hardcore, truthful. Some of it is a little harsh from the way they're describing it, and it has that crazy dark tone. But if you look at the album cover, sorry, I don't have the album. I had I had bought it online. I had bought it digital. But some people would say that the album cover looks a little too plain. I'm like, okay, it's called Masters of the Dark Arts, and you have a skull, you have a skeleton-looking Grim Reaper character in a cloak, just in a straight-up black background. You don't need nothing else. Just listen to the album. It's crazy. But anyway, if I had they got production by DJ Premier. They got production by DJ Lethal. They got Sick Nature from the Snow Goons. They got Ill Bill himself. They just put together a plethora of just hardcore sounding beats, crazy content that makes you think. I love stuff that makes me think. Even if some of it's a little negative, you can put a little bit of a positive light on it. Why are they going this route? Why are they doing this? Because they're La Coka Nostra. Okay, that's what they've done in their solo careers, and that's what they're doing with this group. And you know what? I have to say, big ups to them, every member, past and present. And I cannot wait to hear what you guys come up with next, whether it be new solo projects or group projects, EPs, LPs, whatever. I'm a La Coka Nostra fan for life. Peace and love.